What's going on, everybody? It's your Rifle here, and in today's video I actually got you guys some exciting news to share with you all. It's about the new Taken King DLC, which is going to be the new large DLC that's supposed to be coming soon, actually. It's supposed to be releasing September 15, 2015. But before I get started with more information about this gargantuan DLC, if you could, please leave a like and or share the video if you're feeling really generous with your old rifle. It's much appreciated and it continues to help my channel grow. But anyways, let's get this started. I guess I'll start off with the bad news. I know a lot of you guys are not going to like to hear this. The price for this DLC is supposed to be 40 buckaroos, which is basically buying a brand new spanking game. And a lot of us are wondering, is that actually going to be worth it of how much I've actually spent on this game already? Well, I guess that answer all depends on how much you are into Destiny. In my opinion, I'm going to get it. If the developers decide the price for the game is going to be 40 bucks, well, I'm going to end up buying it just because of how much I'm into this game. But on the other hand, a lot of people are not willing to spend that much money for this game. I mean, basically, that's just buying a whole brand new game that is going to be added into the game. So basically, we got a game that wasn't even fully done, and all these expansion packs are costing us money. And of course, the money is adding up. So is this going to be worth the extra 40 bucks to Destiny? Once again, I guess that all depends on the hours you have spent on this game. Like I said before, I have a lot of interest put into this game, and not to mention a lot of hours put into this game. So I'm probably going to end up spending the 40 buckaroos. But who knows? That price might not be set in stone. But as for now, it is rumored to be 40 buckaroos. Once again, I know I've said that a lot, but I just got to get that bad news out of the way, guys. Alright. Now to share with you guys the exciting news, the good news, the freaking awesome news. The news that is supposed to give all us males a boner. And for all you Destiny female players out there, yes, this will excite you as well. Let's stray away from the price of this DLC, and let's look at the positives, guys, shall we? Okay. Warlocks are speculated to get an Arc Elemental Super that is described as an electrical storm. So that sounds freaking awesome. I wonder how exactly that's going to play out, especially how the perks are going to be. Maybe there will be some kind of electrical shield with the storm. Who all knows how exactly these new supers are going to be playing out? I mean, each class is supposed to receive one new elemental type subclass. The Warlock containing the Arc, which is the electrical storm, the Hunter containing Void, and the Titan containing Solar. And also, who knows what kind of new grenades, new powers, by powers I mean new perks, new setups for our subclasses pretty much. Who all actually knows what these subclasses are going to contain, but we now can base our mind around the type of subclasses we're going to be getting. Alright, anyways, up next is for the Hunters. Their super is supposed to be a Gravity Bow super that does Void Elemental damage. Now I'm speculating that the Gravity Bow is going to be similar to the Golden Gun. I mean, it's probably going to contain 3 or maybe 5 shots. Who knows how it's actually going to work out. And when you shoot it, it's a one-shot kill, just like how the Golden Gun is. Which I like how they're actually adding a bow with the Hunter. I mean, it suits the Hunter's name. I mean, come on. Hunter? I mean, nice. Nice. I see where they got that super idea. And lastly, but certainly not least, the Titans will get a Solar Elemental Hammer super. Which basically the Titans are resembling more of a Paladin now. It's kind of freaking awesome. It just reminds me of the Diablo 2 Paladin. I don't know how many of you guys actually played Diablo 2, but the Paladins actually soared magical hammers around them. I know that kind of sounds stupid, but it was actually a very powerful move in Diablo 2. A lot of people actually botted with using that move. There was like tons of hammers that would circle around the Paladin's body. I don't think the super is actually going to be like that, but I do think it's going to be like one giant gravity hammer that we just smash things with. Smash! Hawk! That was weird. Anyways, all in all though, we aren't able to see exactly how these supers are going to be playing out, but we can now have an imagination on what the subclasses are going to be based around. I'm sure we'll be hearing the letdown about these supers from E3 this year. And if the DLC is supposed to be dropping September 15, 2015, well then that means E3 will be announcing this stuff before that release date. These rumors are apparently to be true thanks to Kotaku, who had got their hands on some new details about the Destiny's expansion. And yes, Kotaku, I might be butchering that word, which they create a lot of articles about games, and especially Destiny. But anyways, yeah, they also rumored the release date in September, which will be September 15 once again, and the game is going to cost 40 bucks, and also they released the new supers that are supposed to be added into the game. Basically what the Taken King is supposed to do, it's supposed to help us stay engaged until Destiny 2 releases. That's what basically all of these expansions are supposed to be doing, help us stay engaged with the game. And I'll be real with you guys, why did I not decide to add some of these DLCs into Destiny is beyond me. I mean, I don't really understand. I mean, I know they spent a lot of money on this game, which makes sense. I mean, making the game costs us a ton of money, but supposedly over 22 million purchases on this game. Now that's quite a large amount of money that they received from those purchases. But once again guys, I can't really say nothing bad because I am a big fan of Destiny. It just really blows my mind on why they were making so many people spend so much money on this one game. I really don't understand that. I mean, that seems like a business loss in my opinion. I mean, aren't businesses supposed to be growth, not loss? I mean, I guess they are making more money over the DLCs. I mean, everyone likes Destiny and they want more of Destiny. Not everyone, but I'm just saying, like, a lot of people are into Destiny and want more. So I guess it kind of makes sense on why they're doing that kind of business route. But who knows? I mean, a lot of people are actually getting taken over by greed. Once they see the numbers, they're like, whoa, those numbers are incredible. I want them to keep rising. If you guys get what I'm saying. So they want the money to keep rising too. But that's just me talking out of my ass. I mean, they could actually need the money for this game. You never know how much money they're actually putting into it. There is supposed to be multiple Destinies, so maybe that's why. To get further into this DLC, there is supposed to be 12 new story missions, 1 new raid so far, which that'll be going against Oryx, which by the way, that is Crota's daddy. Anyways, there is also going to be 4 new strikes, and 6 new competitive multiplayer maps. But once again guys, you can't take this for factual information. It could all shift upon the release. So far though, this is speculated to be in the DLC, but once again, it could be shifted. There could possibly be more added into it. This is just data mined information. And also, if you haven't realized about the main antagonist in this game, Oryx has been name dropped numerous occasions in the game. One of the locations is right here, the Shrine of Oryx. Presumably, this is where the Hive are communicating with the mysterious god. And also recently I found out on one of the maps there's actually dead Cabal bodies and dead Fallen bodies on the moon, which I found weird that the Cabal were on the moon. I mean, we've only seen the Cabal on Mars. And this kind of helped me speculate that the Cabal will be involved in this new DLC. I mean, the Cabal haven't been really involved much into the game, including all the new DLCs. They're not really involved at all. And also in this PvP map, the Cauldron, there is actually like a hive of coffins here. And also there's dead bodies in these coffins. And as you guys can see, there is dead Cabal in this coffin right here. Supposedly this place, from the description I read on the Grimoire card, it's supposed to intertwine with the Dark God here. This was actually like a ritual place. It's pretty interesting, and that actually brings me to another point of a pretty interesting rumor of what we will be going up against in the Taken King DLC, like the type of enemies. As you guys saw all those coffins in the Cauldron and how the Cabal were on the moon, this could be actually hinting toward the Taken army. There's actually a pretty genius speculation. If you take a look at this picture right here that was made by Bungie, if you notice that enemies in the background have the similar type of skin as Crota does. Well, the similar glow coming from their body. As you guys can see, they have that cyan glow to the enemies in the background. And as you guys know, Oryx is the daddy of Crota, so they're probably going to be pretty similar looking. Anyways, the title of this DLC is called The Taken King. Now what if in the background these enemies here are the Taken army? They are possessed. It is a possessed army. I mean, it actually makes perfect sense, guys, and that could possibly be what we are going to be facing in this new upcoming DLC. It's going to be freaking awesome to see how this new large DLC plays out, and I'm excited what the developers actually have in store for us. I mean, I know they realize that they have let us down quite a bit. I mean, a lot of us were pretty pumped for a new raid, and then they released the Prison of Elders, and they're like, oh, I'm sorry for the letdown. Hopefully you guys enjoy the Prison of Elders, though. So maybe this large DLC will be their comeback with Destiny. Maybe it will be worth it. I mean, there's going to be a lot of new put into this large downloadable content. I mean, so large it is speculated that this is going to be on another disc, guys. Now that is freaking nuts. That's going to be a humongous DLC. What blows my mind even more, it might be even around the same size as the original Destiny that we bought in the first place. I mean, a DLC add-on that's basically the same size as the game that we spent $60 on is freaking insane. But yeah, guys, I guess that's about wrapping up this news. I just thought I'd play you guys a little bit of PvP gameplay in the background while I spoke about this exciting news. I know a lot of you are wondering when this DLC is supposed to be releasing around. Well, right now it is rumored to be released September 15, 2015, once again, guys. I'm sure it'll be fully revealed from E3 sometime this year. So, sometime soon, hopefully. I know a lot of us are wondering what is the for sure price of this DLC. And once again, I know I told you guys this plenty, but right now it's supposed to cost us 40 buckaroos. And that's kind of a downfall in my opinion. I mean, I know a lot of complaints are going to happen because of the price. And I don't like to hear complaints about Destiny because I love the game and I don't really get their business idea, but hey, Destiny is a great game and I'm going to end up buying the DLC anyways. I mean, they are losing reputation for making so many add-ons for this game, but they are gaining wealth. But once again, I don't really understand their idea. I mean, why lose reputation? The rep is going to matter in the future. But what do you think of the new subclass options, guys? All in all, so far though, there is some exciting stuff that's supposed to be put into this DLC, and I'm freaking stoked for it. I'm not gonna lie. But I'm out here though, everyone. I'm gonna leave a friendly reminder once again at the end of the video to either like and or share the video if you're feeling really generous with your old rifle. As always, remember to stay safe, guys, and don't sleep in pee. That's very crucial information. Peace out.